Up next, we got my boy Spin. My boy Spin right here. Come on over here, Spin. You know, I got a lot of love from my boy Spin here because I met this guy through the youth. Because as soon as I started getting involved with youth, I got involved with Gus and Neil, then I got led up to Spin. And I'm telling you, this guy is 100% youth advocate, no playing games. He wants to make change with the youth, and that's how we do it. Spin.
How y'all doing today? Round of applause, please, for all the artists, for John, for Sodi, for the elder especially. And most importantly, round of applause for the babies, please. Yeah, I don't care if you don't clap for me, but clap for the babies. You know, John called me and he invited me onto the project. And I was like, damn, being from the South, you know, down South America, we can't really readily trace our roots. Unfortunately, the internalized racism, a lot of our people have turned away when doing our family trees and whatnot to identify what our roots are. So I told him, you know, somewhere down the line, there's Maya blood, there's Mexica blood, you know, and I know the essence of the project, but he said, you know, jump on board. You know, I'm walking the red road, I'm sharing the teachings within the song. I'll be making reference to Mayan elder, who's a daykeeper in the Maya Quiche language, is known as an Achki. And they've been teaching me about the Cholki, which is a sacred calendar. Everybody's hearing all this nonsense about 2012, and there's big Hollywood movies, and we all moved to China, supposedly, or I don't know what the hell they talked about in the movie. I walked out at that point, because it didn't make sense. But, you know, I wanted to share with you the story, and this project was critical to me because a lot of our youth, our health is under attack, and we're doing it to ourselves. In addition to everything else we got to deal with and all the other repression, we're doing it to ourselves. The system has it set up, you know, so I'll run the track, and this story is self-explanatory. Yeah, this is Spin shouting out all my homewood peoples from the north, the south, and continental Africa. We gotta start taking better care of our health, and I'm not preaching from a pulpit, I've been a culprit. I nearly died in 08 from a sickness the doctors couldn't identify, but I survived. Took it a day at a time, kept my faith in the Cosmovisión Maya, and trusted the African healer who saved me. Yo, and this is my story, yo. I've always longed for change, kept the youth from out the range. Times we're living in are strange, so I burn sweet grass and sage like the elders up here taught me. Built with anarchy, Maya priest who supports me taught me the Cholki. Now the stars walk amongst me, my birthright is Ahmad. The frequency so chic, sacred calendar I track. Maya elders got my back, so my spirit stays on track. Discipline I lack, I'm gonna get it back. Youth under attack, they're gunning for your health. Only way you can fight back is to elevate yourself. Freedom of the mind, liberation of the soul. Will all be yours in time, is how the story must unfold. Youth under attack, they're gunning for your health. Only way you can fight back is to elevate yourself. Freedom of the mind, liberation of the soul. Will all be yours in time, is how the story must unfold. I never drank sufficient water, much less exercise. No veggies on my plate, all the food I ate was fried. Didn't sleep sufficient hours, my job stressed me out. The relationship was sour and my girl just cut out. I contemplated on the side, I contemplated suicide, but she wasn't worth the ride. Plus my throat had almost died, could barely say a word, much less digest food. All I did was vomit blood, what the hell was I to do? Youth under attack, they're gunning for your health. Only way you can fight back is to elevate yourself. Freedom of the mind, liberation of the soul. Will all be yours in time, is how the story must unfold. Youth under attack, they're gunning for your health. Only way you can fight back is to elevate yourself. Freedom of the mind, liberation of the soul. Will all be yours in time, is how the story must unfold. The elders taught me Ahmak, walk slowly through the world, always reaches destinations, and healing is his pearl. So I owned up to what was needed. My energy was depleted, but my mistake wouldn't be repeated. Called the healer and conceded to all of her advice. Drank the tonics and the green juice so I wouldn't pay the price. The pharmaceuticals I despise shut my body down, but my spirit then recovered. Natural herbs turned me around. Now I wouldn't trust no other. Youth under attack, they're gunning for your health. Only way you can fight back is to elevate yourself. Freedom of the mind, liberation of the soul. Will all be yours in time, is how the story must unfold. Youth under attack, they're gunning for your health. Only way you can fight back is to elevate yourself. Freedom of the mind, liberation of of the soul. Will all be yours in time, is how the story must unfold. My journey just begun, so I weaved it in my song. Metaphysics, word is bond. My health will get real strong. Drink the water, cut the chemicals, keep the fire, trace the minerals, feel the wind, don't be cynical. Kiss the earth, the grounding's critical. Spiritually intact, our people are original, so the creator's got our back. Don't ever doubt that. We the 7th generation, so we built to overcome. Survive the tribulations, give thanks to Father, Son. Youth under attack, they're gunning for your health. Only way you can fight back is to elevate yourself. Freedom of the mind, liberation of the soul. Will all be yours in time, is how the story must unfold. Youth under attack, they're gunning for your health. Only way you can fight back is to elevate yourself. Freedom of the mind, liberation of the soul. Will all be yours in time, is how the story must unfold. Yeah, thank you Toronto, thank you for coming out. Go get your CDs, fill out your evaluation forms, and back to Zodi.
Get up for Spin. Give it up for TRN. Give it up for Chief Rock. Give it up for Chum Lee. MC Sage. Casanillo. The DJ, Rude Boy. Give it up for Sodi. And Main Event. Give it up for Main Event.
So this is a chance of a lifetime to get your posters. They're over at the booth over here. So I like to say we have been blessed, because it is time to start being well. Choosing healthy foods is a very important part of our choice for the day. You know, we have been blessed because the Creator still shines down on us with all these beautiful gifts. I have beautiful gifts, my children, my grandchildren, my great-grandchildren. And those are a gift that we need to look after, and they look after us. And so I would like to ask each and every one of you, take this moment and start your life. Start your life with a good well-being. Choose a good life. Choose that opportunity to live. And listen to these songs. Take these songs home with you and remind you of that good way, that journey that you're taking. Because you have a choice. And I choose to live healthy. And I hope every one of you do. That is the message for all of our people. Oh-ho.